My name is Kavya. I am from New Delhi, India. So I'm an international student. I graduated this year in 2020 and I double majored in econ and global studies. I started as the global studies minor, and then I did the travel study abroad, which is a requirement for the major, but it's optional for the minor. I'm not sure if they're doing this year because of COVID, but that really like flipped the switch for me, and I realized how interested I was in the major. Like all the things I learned in class were like applicable to real life. So concepts about globalization, something as simple as McDonald's being different in different countries. Like I just really thought that this major was for me, just because I got to learn so much. It's super interdisciplinary, and you get to learn about gender and race and how all that interacts into our global world. So then I pursued the major, and I'm extremely happy that I did it. I think the most challenging part, but also the most fun part, was probably the senior thesis. It's a year-long thing which you do your senior year. Highly recommend trying to get an advisor by third year. So talk to your professors, go to their office hours. I think finding a topic, just because global studies is such a huge major, there's so much you can talk about, so much you want to research about. I think that was one of the most challenging parts for me. And overall, yeah, obviously I finished my thesis, did it on time, which was great. But it's a really good opportunity because you get to learn one-on-one with an advisor, a faculty advisor. So you build a really strong connection with them. And on top of that, you have research experience, which you can apply to any jobs or just, hone your own skills. Yeah, so I actually worked as the International Institute Student Ambassador. So, that was something that connected me with a bunch of different students in the major. And I basically was like the middleman between, what their issues were and trying to solve those issues, as well as, guiding them and helping them out, mentoring them, that sort of thing. I also worked for the Daily Bruin as a news reporter. That was for my first 2 years. I was part of UNA UCLA, which is a very popular club amongst the International Institute itself. It obviously is affiliated with the UN at UCLA. So yeah, I think that's as much as I can think right now. So I graduated in 2020. I think that should say about my job search. But and I'm also an international student, which was an additional barrier because I needed to find a job within a certain amount of time to maintain my visa status. But I think a lot of the jobs I was looking for were related to econ as well as global studies. So I was looking for like research position, an analyst position. I was looking for like sales jobs because those are like very entry-level jobs that are commonly available. I also had some experience in marketing and all of that. So that was something definitely I was interested in. Found a job, which was awesome. So yeah. So I think just with the global studies major, you can go into several different fields because the global studies major is set in a way where you take different classes. So it can be like politics, which can be like, going into the UN or going into any other like global organization like the WHO. A lot of people from global studies go and do that because obviously there's like a whole aspect of globalization in it. And then we also take classes on markets and resources, which is basically another segment in global studies where you can go more into finance or consulting, or you can go into sales. That's a more business side, I guess, more corporate world. You can also definitely, pursue your passion for teaching or, just nursing. Like I have friends who did that. Definitely, like a lot of people also pursue law school, grad school, just because they have the research aspect already with the thesis. And that's definitely something a lot of global studies majors do. Yeah, this advice is for global studies majors and definitely any other major also. but highly recommend becoming friends with your seniors. I think it's so important. A lot of my seniors helped me navigate my life at UCLA. And that was something that was crucial in, helping me get a job, helping me get into the major itself. And for anyone pursuing the global studies major, enjoy it. Take classes that are not only you think are easy, but also you wanted to take. Like, I think just the major itself gives you so many options for so many different classes. And, the whole International Institute definitely became like a family for me. So whether you go into the International Institute, Global Studies, or any other major or minor, you will definitely learn a lot, become friends with your seniors, help ask them so you don't make the same mistakes. And yeah, go Bruins. Excited for all of you, and welcome class of 2024.